Even as a death doula, this part hurts. My dog Foxy is a senior dog. She's going to be 14 years old soon. I've had her since she was about 6, and well, I've been noticing the signs. She's not eating like she used to. Our walks are slower. She sleeps a whole lot more. And on most days, I can tell that she just doesn't feel like herself anymore. And maybe you've been there too. Maybe you've had a pet that you've noticed started slowing down. Maybe you're already grieving even though they're still here. Or maybe you're just bracing yourself because deep down inside, you know what's coming. And that feeling, it's called anticipatory grief, and it's very, very real. So, hi, if you're new here, my name is Death Doula Beth, and I'm going to be sharing with you 3 things that I've been doing that I pulled straight from my death doula work. These things are helping me care for Foxy and cope with the slow, sacred heartbreak of letting her go. And at the end, I'll share with you the one thing I didn't expect to hit me so hard, even with everything that I already know. So, let's get into it. The first thing that I'm pulling from my death doula work is quality time. Quality time is the real medicine. I'm finding myself taking more breaks just to sit with her wherever she wants to be, and it's usually on the floor. I'll give her more pets, more love, and more attention. And our walks are a lot more slower, so we'll just take our time and mosey along. It's often described as when dogs sniff different areas that they're reading the news. So she likes to read the news a lot, and so I just let her. We may not be doing the miles and miles of walking that we used to, and that's okay. What's more important is that she gets to go outside and catch up on the news. And another thing that I'll do is I'll try to keep the environment soothing and calm for her. Now, I'm not sure if she's just losing her hearing or she's just being selective in her hearing, but I am putting on softer music and decreasing the lighting so that she's more calm. And another thing that I'll do is make sure that we don't have many people coming in and out of the house. Because what I know is that presence is the gift. Even if we're not doing anything, we're together. And that's the most important thing right now. The second thing that I'm pulling from my death doula work is letting go of that anxiety around eating. Now, Foxy has been so food motivated. And the fact that she's not eating as well as she used to can be quite alarming. Now, I'm offering food and I'm offering her treats, but I'm not forcing anything on her. I use her toys like her Kong or her snoot mat to gently engage her mind, but again, I'm not forcing anything on her. So, what I have been doing is offering her more people food. I know, I know, but right now, what matters most in this season of life is joy, because that matters more than the rules. And don't worry, it's not anything too big or crazy. It's just little schnibs here and there. So what I do know is that at end of life in both humans and animals, a decline in appetite is natural. And it doesn't mean that they're suffering. It just means that their body is shifting. And yet that part of letting go, it's hard. The third thing that I'm pulling in for my death doula work is radical acceptance. Now, when people ask me how Foxy's doing, I don't sugarcoat it. I tell her that she's getting to the end of her life. And then personally, I remind myself that that is what I signed up for when I adopted a dog that was 6 years old. And essentially, anytime we take on a pet, we just know that it's going to happen. Now, another thing that I'm conscious about is that I'm allowing myself to grieve while she's still here. Avoiding the truth doesn't protect us at all. It just delays the pain. I want to honor her as she is for as long as we have. And I told you that I would share with you the one thing that surprised me the most, and that is the fact that she's not eating as much as she used to. Foxy was so food motivated, and watching her lose interest in eating, that hit me harder than I could have ever expected. But again, it is a natural part of the process. So I'm going to give you another bonus. What I'm doing to take care of me. I'm eating, I'm drinking my water, I'm sleeping, and I'm trying to keep as best to a schedule as I possibly can. I'm not trying to be or do more. I'm just trying to be well, because I know that if I'm dysregulated, I can't show up for her or anyone else in my life. And honestly, she deserves the best while she's still here. And if you're going through this too, I see you. Whether it's a beloved pet, a parent, or a partner, you're loving someone through the most sacred season of their life. And this kind of love, it breaks us open and it teaches us how to stay with someone even when it's hard, how to hold space and how to let go. Now, this experience with Foxy is reminding me that grief doesn't wait for death. It starts when we realize that the moment is near, which is why I created something that might help. It's called the Conscious Death Checklist. It's a guide for anyone who's facing the end of life with intention, presence, and peace. It's not available anywhere else. You can only get it through my newsletter. Sign up below and I'll send it right to your inbox. And if you're loving someone through the end right now, be present, be gentle, and remember, you don't have to do this alone. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.